where we last left off, you've imported your 3 photos, your mini logo, your flare item, and most importantly, your actual real lion stock photo right here. If you don't have your layers open, let me just show you really quickly where that is. If you look over here where my mouse is moving around, layers are right there, and there you go. If that doesn't show for whatever reason, you can always go to Windows and then Layers right here. It's currently checked because it's open, so we're just going to leave it open. What I want you to do right now is we got to make a new layer because we're going to be outlining and kind of like tracing our lion stock photo. To create a new layer, this plus sign right here, if you hover over it, will say Create New Layer, so go ahead and make one. It'll be called Layer 4 by default, and we got to change some things with that. So double tap on Layer 4, like click, click, and I want you to name this Outline, O-U-T-L-I-N-E. After that, off the text, away from the text, where like my mouse cursor is right now, double click again. That'll bring up the layer options. In here, I want you to change the color of this one. We already have a blue, so don't pick another blue. We have red, we have green. We don't have yellow, we don't have purple or peach or something like that, so try to choose something different. It's totally up to you. I'm going to go with yellow for mine. That's the only thing I really wanted you to change with this one. Then hit OK. Reason is that this way, when we are working with things, any like UI element that highlights will be a yellow highlight, and the other ones will be their according colors as well. So now we need to draw. There's a couple things that we want to get set up before we do that, and one is the brush tool. If you look over here, I have it currently selected. I'll hover over it. It says Paintbrush tool. The hotkey is B, as in brush. And we need to change a few things up top. The fill right now is white and the stroke is black. That's fine because it actually shouldn't have a fill by nature when you start drawing. Let me go ahead and draw. It will divert to just a stroke. You do want your stroke color to be black. The stroke points, you can change these right now, but there is a better way to do it later. I'm going to try to make it 0.5, and a lot of the times you'll see that it doesn't make a difference. It just defaults back to 1 anyway. So it doesn't exactly work. When you start drawing, it will make this line right here, but the way to really fix that thickness of line is to use hotkeys. If you look up at your keyboard to the right of the letter P key, there are a left bracket and a right bracket. I'm going to zoom in so you get a better look at my mouse cursor for this part. The left bracket, if you hit it, will make your brush smaller. The right bracket, when you hit it, will make it bigger. So I would go not super big, something like this. Draw a line, make sure it's not like obtrusive and like going over your stuff, and then undo it with Command-Z. So what you want to do right now is you just want to outline all key features of your lion. We're not filling in. We're just going for major outlines. So I'm going to go around his mouth here. You can also divvy up the size. You know, certain parts can be thicker or thinner than others, and that works out really well. Like that. We can speed this up. I'll play this at like a faster pace in class so you can just kind of watch me outline. But for right now, I'm going to continue recording as I build my outline so you can see what I'm doing. Certain parts you can omit, you could leave gaps, it doesn't matter. We're just trying to make a good looking outline here. Go around the mouth. Such as that. This part here will be the trickiest. And then at certain points you can zoom out a little bit, click the eyeball here on your stock photo, and you get a look of, is your outline looking like you want it to? So I'm pretty happy with this because when I don't show the lion, it still looks like a lion. At the end or in the Schoology part of this lesson, you will see my final result. So we'll go into that a little bit later. Don't feel you have to do a whole lot of main work in this part. I really just want you to stay on mouth, nose, eyes, maybe ear, maybe general body placement, but that's really about it for right now. All right, I'm going to save my file, file save. Guys, go ahead and do the same, and see you next time.